Hi, I'm Brian from Casinorama Resort, and this is Blackjack Switch. Blackjack Switch is a derivative of Blackjack, played with some exceptions and some different rules than our standard Blackjack. If you haven't already done so, I recommend you watch our video on how to play Blackjack and familiarize yourself with some of the rules with that game. If you come to the table, you will place your money or cash on the table, and keep in mind you cannot hand anything to the dealer directly hand to hand. So you're going to place your money on the table and the dealer will exchange your cash for chips. 300. There we go. In order to receive cards on Blackjack Switch, you are going to need to place two identical wagers on the spots here. So let's go ahead and set 25 and 25. Here we go. The dealer closes the bets. No more bets. Now the advantage in Blackjack Switch, and the reason why we call it Blackjack Switch, is that you can switch your top two cards to make two different hands than what you originally started with. Now you as a player will not switch the cards. The dealer will switch them for you. But they will ask you if you would like to switch. We can see in this instance, you have 18 on one hand and 13 on the other. However, if you tell the dealer you'd like to switch, the dealer will switch the top two cards. Now you can see you have 11 on one hand and 20 on the other. Same rules as regular Blackjack apply. You could double down and you can split. So let's go ahead and see on this hand, you want to double down. You can double your 11, one card only, 21 on 20. Remember our hand signals? This means no card, or you can tap the table if you'd like a card. You've got 20 here, we'll say no card. Dealer has 12, 19. 20 and 21 are both winning hands. We're gonna size in and pay 1-to-1. All right, now let's go ahead and set up as if we have a few extra players here. And let's talk about our side bet that we have here on Blackjack Switch. We have an optional side wager called the Super Match. The Super Match is based on your 4 cards that you get dealt originally. If amongst those 4 cards you have a pair, it pays 1-to-1, a 3 of a kind pays 5-to-1, 2 pair pays 7-to-1, and if all 4 are exactly the same card, it pays 50-to-1. So let's go ahead and put $5 on each of the Super Match and see what happens. No more bets. Okay, so we see here we got a 5, a 6, a queen, and a 9. There are no pairs, so the Super Match does not win. Here we have 2 aces. Keep in mind, they don't have to be together, just amongst the 4 cards. If there is one pair, it's a winning hand. So we have 2 aces, 1 pair, pays 1-to-1. So go ahead and pay the Super Match. Once all the Super Matches are taken care of, we're now ready to play regular Blackjack. Okay, would we like to switch these? Sure, why not? Gives us 2 aces and a 9, so we're gonna switch. We can also split. Same rules as regular Blackjack. If you decide to split aces, you only get 1 card on each. 21 and 19. On the 9, you have the option to hit. You could double or you could stand. Let's go ahead and say we're gonna double. 1 card only, 12. Here, again, we could switch, but we have 19 and 11, so we're not gonna switch. 19, we'll say no card. 11, we'll go ahead and hit, and we have 21. Dealer has 12, 21. All right, we're gonna go ahead and push. 19, take, and push here as well. One other thing you need to be aware of on Blackjack Switch, if the house dealer pulls 22, every bet on the table will become a push. Unlike regular Blackjack where 22 the dealer breaks or goes over and everyone wins, on 22 it is a push. So if you have 12, 19, even if you have 21, all bets on the table will push when the dealer pulls a total of 22. All right, that is Blackjack Switch.